Taurus, what is up? So I did Aquarius's reading and I was like, it's really hot in here. It's really hot in here. Well, it's because the air was on 82. Look at my cheekies. Of course it's hot in here. Fuck. Alright, guys. See my little pumpkin? I got it for my son to carve, but I thought I'd bring it here with us right now. Just until we, whatever. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for the month of November 2019. I hope you guys are doing well. I really do love and appreciate each and every one of you. Tauruses, you're freaking awesome. There's so many little birdies outside my window, but you guys are stressing. But guess what? It's almost over. You could feel like you've been bound to something, stuck, confined, so on and so forth. That came out whenever, get out of your head, Taurus. That came out whenever I was shuffling, so. But what we're going to do first, Taurus, is we are going to read from the Sacred Rebel Oracle, which is this. I love it, but it's new. We read together, we learn together, okay? Because I haven't had them long, so be patient with me. Look for spiritual signs, because I'm getting some as we speak, and I'm a Taurus, okay? Also, just like I told, I believe it was Scorpio or somebody, everything that happens in a video is very important. What's going on around me, the things I say when I'm not reading the cards, stuff like that. So, my gosh, I was like, why is it so hot in here? I don't know what the heck we have one of those Nest thermostats, and it the city wants you to cut your air down and save energy from a certain time, but I've never agreed to no damn 82. I don't know who did that. Okay, Taurus. Thank you, Spirit, gods, and goddesses, for all of your love and light. I invoke thee to step forward, please, and give me the message most intended for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the month of November 2019. I invoke thee to step forward and guide and protect me through this message, that only good can touch my being and the being of the person watching this reading. No negative energies are allowed into my space, into my life, especially now during this reading. Thank you so much for your protection and all of your love. Taurus has been going through some shit. Uranus is no fucking joke, guys. Right? No joke. Okay, Taurus. Message for Taurus. I feel like we need our obsidian. Be very protective of your energy at this time, Taurus. Taurus. For Taurus. What's the message Taurus needs to hear for the month of November for Taurus? Come to life. Coming back to life. You're coming back to life. Some of you could be healing. Some of you could have been. This woman's nipples hanging out of her shirt. There's a snake. What is happening? A monkey, a bird, butterflies. The grass is growing again. You're getting the color back in your cheekies. I know I am right now because I'm burning the hell up. Come to life. I love it. The paintbrush. It's like you get a fresh new start. You get to paint things the way you want them, right? Come to life, Taurus. Come to life, baby. Alright, 165. Taurus, come to life. Alrighty? You are the most sacred of all sacred artworks, Taurus. You're damn right. You're bringing yourself to life now, and this is how it must be. Of course, something being essential doesn't mean it will always be easy. You must support yourself and have courage during this process. Your monkey mind is not to run the show. That's why the monkey's there. Yes, your monkey mind is not to run the damn show. Amen, right? It might have a lot to say, and at times it seems very convincing, but it is not the one in charge. Your mind can inspire you with ideas. However, it's the real you that speaks through your rebellious, sacred heart and is living your life, not your monkey mind. The mind is not much more than a swirling, basically a shit show of habitual reactions. Coming to life tends to do that, right? Shakes things up. However, it's happening now. And the only real choice you have is the only real choice you have is how you deal with it. Coming to life means feeling. It might bring joy, but it could easily bring sadness, rage, or fear. It could bring all of these and more. Feelings will come and go quite swiftly when allowed to flow. You might need to paint, write, enact a ritual, sing or dance your feelings to help your energy flow. Don't hold back. Create this space for yourself to do this. In this process, you're uncovering the artistry of Universal Creator. You're honoring the sacredness of life by exploring it without any restraint. The journey underneath the mind and into the sensual emotional connection with your feelings, emotions, and body is for a sacred purpose. It's part of your path. Fortunately, this minority is powerful enough that it can keep culture in balance, but only just. We need every single one of us that is capable to be aware of the task and move beyond the mind. We've been giving a sacred mission, Taurus. No pressure. To come into your sensuality, you will need to anchor your experiences. You may be blessed with the relationships that are conscious enough to be interested in your journey in a constructive rather than controlling or undermining way. If so, talk, converse, and share. If not, then you will need to be more resourceful in how you support yourself, at least in who you attract some other conscious connections. You can support your own process by scheduling time for yourself and keeping it like you would the most important date with destiny. So get to writing in your journal, do your dances, paint a picture, create creations, be kind to your body and listen to it. Even in times of pain, know that there will also be ecstasy. The message of the oracle is be alive. Don't imagine you can go back to sleep. You're too awake for that now. There's no falling back into old ways. If you do so, it will be short-lived and won't feel the same as it used to. You may grieve this. You will certainly eventually celebrate this. You have crossed the threshold from an old way of being in an old life. You can't return. It's better to let it go. Grieve if it needs be. Celebrate if needs be, or do both and move on into this moment. There's another adventure awaiting you. You need a deeper connection to your own instincts, body, feeling, and intuition so that you can receive this new calling. You can trust in it too. Embrace it and it will embrace you. Whoa. Alrighty then. So the main thing that really hit home when I was reading, and not just that it hit home, you need those genuine connections. You need those same kind of connections, right? You need conscious people. So what this is saying is that you've ascended, you've elevated, you've evolved in some way, all right? And it's been painful. It hasn't been easy. You're being asked to be very vulnerable. You're coming into your artistry. This woman's got her boobs hanging out. She's painting her own skin. She's just chilling. She's got a snake wrapped around her arm. Her bird's sitting on her shoulder. The monkey's holding her paintbrush. So it's like your mind's going. Your emotions are going. You're feeling creative. You're seeing signs. You're connecting to animals. You're connecting to nature. The grass is growing. You're getting new ideas. You're spreading your wings, and you've changed. You've evolved. You've went into a brand new way, and you're going to need people that are the same, people that are consciously aware also around you, because it's a very rare form of a person, okay? And hopefully some of you are lucky and fortunate enough to have this kind of person in your life already. And it's saying that if you don't, that you need to be this to yourself, and it will attract those people, Taurus, okay? So that's real deep. All right, we're already in 8 minutes. Alrighty then. Well, I love it. So be it. So be it. Embrace who you are, Taurus. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with eyes of love. So you're going to be asked to see people or a person with eyes of love, right? It's like you're awake. You're gonna need to see someone different. You are seeing someone different. There could be somebody that comes back in your life that you have to forgive, or a situation, right? You need to let go of the shadow of the past. So anything dark, bad that happened in the past, it's time to forgive and move on. It's time to forgive. Seeing someone for the first time with eyes of love. So going back into a situation or a person coming back, and you need to see the situation differently. That way you can have a fresh perspective of the situation, right? Because I choose to learn through love. So you've learned from this. This is a situation, I feel like, where there was a falling out with a group of people or a person. And this person or group. So this person is either going to come back into your path because they're meant to, because the message is all about a spirit. You need like-minded people in your life. So maybe there's a like-minded person that's going to come back, and you're going to be able to look at this person differently because of the way you've changed and this person has changed. Or you're going to return to a group of people. And when you do, you've went through something that helps you see differently. So that way you react differently, Taurus, okay? I love that. All right, Taurus, let's get to it. We're going to use the cards. Taurus, this is for Taurus. I'm going to shuffle the cards. For Taurus for the month of November 2019 for Taurus. So the situation or card that represents you in the situation, Taurus, is here. A card that represents the outside circumstances or a person on the outside of you or surrounding whatever, an energy. The obstacles in this situation for November, your advice, what to do about this. Help us out here, Spirit. And the outcome, if you follow the advice, you got to follow the advice to get the outcome, the card, you know. And like us, you know, another thing too, Taurus, is this isn't set in stone. This is what is intended to happen based on the energy right now. So you can always change your destiny. You can always change the way you react to something. If the cards say you're going to react badly to something, you can change that, right? So the world, but it's in the reverse. There needs to be closure, or a project finished, a cycle is complete. You could be dealing with a Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, or another Taurus. This is you learning a big lesson, completion, the world, attainment, success, a karmic cycle being over, right? It's the last card of the deck. It's the last major arcana. So you've learned a lesson. You've literally closed out a complete cycle, healing, you know, the world, you know, being able to have a bird's eye view, being able to see things differently, right? It was in the reverse. So some of you can need to close this out, right? Finally move past it, finally release all that, or need closure in a situation. So the other person, the Ten of Wands in the reverse, the Whip in the reverse, a fire sign, a release of burdens in your environment. This is needing to close out oh yes, for sure. So you're needing to definitely find closure and complete out a cycle that was very heavy on you. This could have been a hard lesson that you learned, a hard period of your life that you went through, something that put a lot of responsibility on you. You could have even been in pain emotionally, physically, for sure. A need to release a burden. But the obstacle is the Knight of Swords in the reverse, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, not taking action, or a reckless energy. So there's a need to take action. You're feeling very anxious to do this. Your advice, I swear, like, I'm turning all these over. I'm not doing all. I usually don't read these in the reverse anyways. All right, so I love it. So we have the Chariot. So if I was to read, every card came out in the reverse, Taurus, which only tells me that you need to complete something. There needs to be forgiveness. There's a new love offer coming in. And if you reverse all of it, it just means that you need to release an old lover, an old love, an old way of doing things. There needs to be forgiveness in your heart, or forgiveness for another person. There needs to be a meeting of the minds, a coming together. An air sign or a Cancer could offer you love. There's going to be an end to a cycle, a release of a burden, because somebody's going to come in with a love offer. Somebody could come rushing in. There's going to be balance, because there's going to be action taken. It's going to happen very quickly, because I say so, because they were all in the reverse. And I'm like, why? You have the Two of Cups, Seven of Wands. So this is all about a relationship that you fought for, you've defended, Needing to open up emotionally, right? Needing to let go of stress, needing to get yourself unstuck mentally, because this has to do with your higher calling, your spirituality, okay? Coming out of being stagnant, finally being able to take action again so you can have a fresh new start, an innocent start. You could also be traveling. You do have the world. You do have the world. You have the Six of Pentacles. This is all about reciprocity, even give and take. Somebody's going to offer somebody's going to offer a helping hand. Somebody's going to offer an apology. Somebody could be traveling. Somebody could also ask you for money. That's just for some of you. But this is all about you quickly moving away from something that was very burdensome, a long cycle. But like I said, some of you, somebody could be traveling to you. Somebody could tell you this. Somebody could tell you they're moving. Somebody could tell you that, oh, you got the Hierophant out. There's your card. This is a spiritual lesson, teacher, your job. So you need to fulfill some kind of spiritual mission. Somebody could tell you they're moving for work. You could get a job promotion. Somebody could be going back to work after being out of work. All right, so we're going to draw you a few Lenormand cards, Taurus, and then we're going to get into the extended, and the extended I'll clarify. So this is moving forward successfully. If they were in the reverse, this would be you needing to complete a cycle. You're ready to move forward because you need balance. Some of you could have a burden on you about finances because of something that happened quickly and it kind of stopped you in your path. This could be about your spiritual growth. It's time to move forward. It's time to, show what you've learned, teach what you've learned. Somebody could communicate something to you. This could come in a form of paper. This could be like an email or a text or something like that. The spiritual teacher, a loving energy, helping people spiritually, helping somebody overcome something emotionally. And some of you could be moving for work or going back to work. All right, Taurus. Taurus, message Taurus needs to hear the most. Compass, a change of direction. Somebody's moving or somebody can need advice. So you're ready to go in a new direction. You're ready to go in a new direction because you've completed something. Focus. Focus on changing your ways, changing your direction. Focus on, advice. Somebody's getting advice from you. There's a need to change your direction. You're just like I'm ready to get on the move. Yes, focusing on finances. The King of Swords could be dealing with an air sign, a financial agreement, a confident man. This is focusing on your money, your coins, your abundance, your independence with this person. A change of direction. So there's a committed man or a masculine energy, a businessman, a boss. This is a financial businessman, a boss. Focus on your abundance with this person. There's a burden though. There needs to be a change of direction. There could have been a burden on somebody financially. You could have had a lot of responsibilities or somebody else. So this is the Bear, taking control of your finances. You're going to be focused in November on taking your power back, taking your control back. The Queen of Wands. You also need to watch out for jealous people. Yeah, there could be a jealous woman. There could be a jealous woman that is really trying to control her temper because she's jealous of your abundance. You could be wanting to go in a new way, but you're avoiding jealous people. It's almost like you're trying to control toxicity or a toxic person. There could also be somebody that's really attracted to you. There could be somebody that's really attracted to you. Oh yeah, so commitment. Ace of Wands. Fear of commitment, fear of responsibility. A lot of passion though. There's a commitment, there's a lot of sexual passion, but I feel like there could be a jealous person or somebody around, okay? Okay, so there's going to be communication, a group of people. So there could be, you know, jealousy on social media. There could be jealous people in a workplace or a group of people. Or you could just simply be dealing with an attractive fire sign, the Queen of Wands. The snake can be an attractive woman. This is an attractive woman, and the bear is there. So this could be your boss. That's a woman. That's a fire sign, you know, really. But I think you may just have a lot of fear around it because you've committed to something, maybe a partnership, and there's been some kind of like interruption, right? Because there was a change. But it's time. It's time to get around obstacles. You're following your intuition. I feel like around the new moon, something will happen, and you'll be able to, yeah. So this is the, yeah, so there could have been there could be somebody that's really attracted to you. Oh, the home. You've been injured in your home? I don't know what this is. There's a very sexual attraction, too, to somebody you live with or something. Oh, yeah, the truth. Healing from an injury, healing from chaos. There could have been somebody toxic that interrupted your relationship, but now the truth's going to come out. Okay? I'm good. The sun's here. It shines over your whole reading, Taurus. So there's definitely truth, security, relief of burdens, relief of financial burdens, a need to change direction, focus on your money, focus on your abundance, right? Within a group of people, a commitment. But watch out for these kind of people. Or this is just, I mean, you know, at any job and any time you have an abundant life, Taurus, you're going to have jealous people, right? It's just part of it. But okay, so in the extended, I'm going to be clarifying all of these cards, all right? So I'll see you there. XOXO.